What's up, guys? Welcome back to the next video on learning PHP. My name is QD Azani and you guys watching my channel Coriowood. Alright, so in the previous video we've done a switch statement, and this video I'm going to show you guys the PHP error messages. It's very scary and very unpleasant, and I don't think anyone likes this error messages, but you guys needs to be expert. You guys shouldn't be scared of any error messages that you guys see in PHP. So there are 7 messages as far as I know in PHP. Why do we get error? So because we're getting error error is the best way for a PHP to let you guys know to avoid bugs, to avoid your file, or to avoid your application crashes later on. Or so in programmer's life, a programmer spends more time fixing the application than writing code. So just let you guys know, even if you guys doing PHP, and as you guys writing your PHP code longer and longer and longer and longer, and there are going to be times then you guys going to be looking for one code among a million codes. So this is the life of the programmer, and that's how it is. And you guys needs to be aware, like you guys needs to be aware of all these error messages. And this the first one is going to be fatal error. So how do you guys get error messages? If you guys look at here your statement, so if you guys remove this semicolon, for example, and if you guys go ahead and if you guys look in here, so you guys going to see the long, unpleasant, scary, frightening message. It's very scary because what you guys saw before, a nice looking code, but now you guys seeing a very scary with exclamation mark and something which are alien words, but it's not alien. I'm letting you guys know because I'm going to explain to you guys now. It's not alien. It's a way of PHP telling you guys where the error is and what type of error. So this one is a parse error, and that's the severity of the error, and the syntax error is that's the severity. Where you guys gonna see here. Where is that? So you guys gonna see here it's gonna be parse error, it's gonna be fatal error, it's gonna be warning, deprecated, strict, and notice. Maybe there are more. I know 7, but if maybe there are more error messages, then I'll have to have a look. But as far as I know, there are 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they are the main ones. I think they're the main ones. If you guys needs to be aware of this, if you guys know all this, so it's gonna help you guys down the track. How you guys gonna be expert? If you guys gonna be expert in PHP, then you guys needs to know all this fatal error, what it means and why they come in. All right. So now we have seen the parse error here, and if you guys look in here, the severity, and you guys see what went wrong, and explaining you guys that syntax error, unexpected closing squiggly bracket, and then expecting curly braces, unexpected curly braces, expecting semicolon. Alright, so it expects the semicolon because the PHP came in, encountered this one, but because this one doesn't make sense for PHP unless the PHP, because the PHP seen statement here, break, PHP's seen the command here, the break, because the break when it finishes it has a semicolon but didn't find a semicolon before this, so the semicolon comes always before this. If you guys got the same, from time to time you guys see the semicolon this side, but that's the exception for that's the advanced topic, and I'm going to show you guys how. But it's going to be like this. So when you guys fix the error is going to go away. Alright, so and the last part, it says in, and I'm going to use PHP showing the file numbers and the line numbers, and it's showing you guys that the whole path of the whatever it is C, WEM64 www first PHP, and it's telling you guys this is the full path. This is called the path of the folder structure till you guys come in. It goes to C, starts from the C, WEM64, whatever you guys got, XAMPP or whatever you guys got, and then come in the folder name, and then another folder name that created by us. So it comes all the way to statement PHP in the line 53. So if you look in here, it is on the line 53 because PHP encountered error here. This is the problem area. So, and PHP is asking you guys to fix. So parse error means PHP can't parse it, can PHP reading line by line, and when it's encountered a problem, spelling mistake or something, then it gives you guys the parse error. So if you guys refresh, and your error is gone away because you guys fixed this problem. Alright, so if you guys running a PHP and you guys don't see error, it means you have a problem, and then you guys needs to go to php.ini and needs to fix to error, because you guys needs to see error, all the your error, every error, and I'm going to show you guys how to activate all the errors. You guys needs to activate error for all your syntax error, parse error, recoverable error, fatal error, whatever you guys do. Alright, so we're going to explain one by one, and we're going to see it. So the fatal error, so you guys referring to non-existent file or functions. So if you guys refer to any non-existent, if you guys don't that file not exist or the functions not exist, you guys going to get fatal error. So it means your functions not exist. So, and then you guys coming the recoverable error. So the recoverable error is coming exceptions. So if you come in and try catch block, and I'm going to explain to you guys how to avoid that. Recoverable error is coming in as if your files, if your PHP can't find your files, or if your PHP has got an input output error, or any other try catch block, exception handling. So it comes in as a exception handling. So if you guys want to read further about the exception handling, you guys can go ahead and further, but I'm going to explain to you guys, that's beyond the scope of this video, and I'm going to show you guys the exception handling, how we're going to solve this file not found or file input output error. So, and then the next one is parse error. It means it's a syntax error, can't parse it. So here we had a parse error here because we had a syntax error. So the syntax error was here. This is a syntax, PHP syntax, and there is an error there. Alright, so the next one is coming. It's a warning. It's a serious problem. Warning is serious problem. It's showing you guys, if you guys say you got in your code, if you guys got say header, but you guys don't put your header, or you guys don't put a body, so it shows you guys that there is a serious problem with your code. So deprecated. So deprecated is comes in as depreciation. It means that this is too old, and the PHP is not accepting. So if you guys use the code, say code for from PHP 4, for example, from PHP 4, and if you guys wondering why it's deprecated, because it's too old. Now at the moment it's PHP 7 and 8, but if it's too old, then you guys needs to fix your PHP, even if sometimes you get a deprecated from PHP 5. One example, if you guys want to connect to your database, and if you guys put in MySQL connect, so if you guys try to put say MySQL, if you guys try to put MySQL connect with your PHP 7, you guys going to get an error, because you guys needs to put a MySQL connect. And I'm going to show you guys, because it's called deprecated, means we're too old, and the PHP is not using that code anymore. Alright, so the next one is going to be strict, and PHP is advising you guys, that it's not a good practice to use the code. So it's a way of PHP is telling you guys not to use, advising not to use the code, because strict, you guys encounter this strict error message. And the last one is very advising you guys minor issues with code. Say if you guys come here, and if you guys put your for example, if you guys, I'm gonna come in and put a while, or if you guys put in something, say for example, if you guys put a if my name, because I'm trying to put some it's a random number, but if you guys come in here, my variable is equal to 0, and then you guys put in equal my variable does not exist. Does not exist. Alright, so you're trying to put a variable that doesn't exist. So if you guys try my variable, and my variable does not exist anywhere in your file. If you guys look in here, we don't have any variable that says my variable, but we're trying to test our condition, and the PHP is going to be very mad. If you guys look in here, if you guys looking at the notice, this is the notice, as I said before, as I said here. So with the code trying to use undeclared variable, but the code, your code's gonna still continue. So the PHP is not entirely shutting your program. The PHP is still gonna run your program. The PHP is gonna see our randoms numbers going ahead, but my variable does not exist, and it does not exist because we didn't put it. So that's why we already know. And he says is notice undefined variable, my variable, and that's the type of the message. That's a message. That's what's the problem. So advising you guys, and he's giving the location is 55. So you guys go ahead and look in the line 55. So if you look in here, the line is 55. Yes, the line is 55 because my variable does not exist. So if you guys put a my variable, then the error is gonna go away. So if you put a my variable, and whatever your variable is, say your variable 1, my variable does not exist because our variable is 1. So if you guys coming here, the error is gonna go away because our variable, our condition is true because my variable is 1, and we are looking here at 0. We are comparing to 0 if it's 0 0 whatever, but at the moment everything's fine. PHP's got no problem, the conditions met. But if you guys don't put this one, then you guys having a trouble. And if you guys see here, say for example, if you guys trying to connect to your MySQL, which is this one. So MySQL, if you guys coming here with the WAMP, and if you guys go ahead, and if you guys trying to connect, and then you guys using the MySQL as I said before. So if you guys coming here, say for example, you guys gonna put it here. Say you guys want to put a server, and then your server is gonna be localhost, and then you guys gonna be user is gonna be root, because WAMP's got a root, and it's gonna be pass, and then you don't have a password in WAMP, and then you guys kind of come in and put a MySQL connect, MySQL connect, and then what is gonna you guys gonna connect? You guys gonna put your server, and then you guys gonna be your user, and then I'm gonna put a username, and then I'm going to be pay password. So server username, and then you guys going to be your password. All right, so it says if, then you guys going to say no more, not connect, then you're going to be die, then you're going to be die and connection failed. Then my SQL connect. Okay, so MySQL connect error, otherwise echo everything fine, is fine, connected, yay. Then we're gonna put a cheering message for ourselves. All right, so we're gonna see what our message, what type of message from the above it gives, because there are few errors that I just wanted to explain you guys. So if you guys gonna go here, and if you guys gonna be, what is the file number? The file number is error messages. Okay, so we're gonna go, and where is our file is located? Your file located in a control structure. Okay, error messages. All right, so if you guys look in here, then you guys gonna see fatal error, then it means there is a fatal error. Okay, so it means that uncaught error, call to undefined function MySQL connect. Okay, so that's a MySQL connect in message line 23. It means this line has a problem. 23, this line MySQL connect, because MySQL is very old PHP 5. That was the PHP, the old PHP we used to connect, but no longer, because nowadays you guys need to put a MySQL I, and MySQL connect error is also it's got a problem, because this is no longer used by PHP. So if you guys looking here, we have two errors here, and it's got a fatal error because this PHP can file MySQL connect method, and the second one is error call to undefined function. So there we have MySQL connect, so it means that the PHP can't find this MySQL. If you guys looking here in your error message, that's a severity, it's fatal, and because the PHP can't find this method, and that's a location, and that's a location line 23, and it's telling you guys the time and everything. But if you guys come here and just put an I, and then your error is gonna go away. So everything is fine connected, but I'm telling you guys, because this is also wrong, because you guys need to put a MySQL I. The MySQL I is the newest version of the PHP. So you guys don't use the MySQL, you guys need to use MySQL I. If you guys having this problem, then you guys see so it means the PHP is accepted the second one, but not the first one, because the first one was wrong. So MySQL is totally wrong for the PHP to connect our path to our PHP MyAdmin. So here, this is also wrong. The first one was wrong. So if you guys gonna put a MySQL, so if you guys gonna put it like this, then you guys gonna get an again fatal error, MySQL connect, and then you guys gonna have a problem here. So that's a problem, because every time you guys do that, it goes here to this one. So MySQL connect here error, so you guys need to fix this. Alright, so this is the error, and none of us we don't like error, but that's a part of if you guys want to be a programmer. I'm gonna put it here, MySQL, and I'm gonna say if I remove this, and we see MySQL, because we wanna invoke this connect error, say we wanna put a root A. So we wanna invoke this function, so it is error here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and try again. Okay, if you guys see here, now we have many errors. So because we have a problem, MySQL connect, because at the moment now it's connecting, this is connecting, this is working pretty fine. It has our information, localhost, it has information username, it has information of password, but the username, because we added A, that's what the user's name is not working. So if you guys looking here, MySQL is connecting, access denied from user root A as localhost. So if you guys looking here, root A, there is no such thing as root A, it's a root. Localhost using password, no, because we are not using password. That's the way of PHP. If you guys looking here, it doesn't ask for password. If you guys, I'm gonna go, so localhost PHP my admin. Alright, so if you guys looking at PHP my admin, it doesn't ask you guys for password. I'm gonna get out, and if you guys looking here, the root R, but doesn't ask, there's no password here. We don't put a password, we only put a username. So if you guys look at here, that's a password no. So it means that the PHP my admin is not looking for any password, but it's looking there at the root A, which is this guy here, is have a problem because we put it here. And then another one, the first one is warning, as I said to you guys. So if you come here, you're going to get serious problem. It means it is serious problem because we use the username root A is wrong. So that's a serious problem. And if you come here, it's a fatal error. And if you guys look in here, uncaught error, call to undefined function MySQL connect error. So this function MySQL connect error, if, as I said to you guys, this is old PHP, this is old PHP, it doesn't work. So connection failed. It means that there is no such thing as MySQL. But if you guys put it here now, syntactically this is correct. This is correct. This method is correct. So we're gonna see. Okay, so one of them went away, and this one is still here. MySQL connect, because the access this PHP my admin is not letting us in. That's what is advising us, because this is not letting us in. Why this is not letting us in? Because this name root is not matching with our root, because we provide the wrong one. So it's asking connection failed, because this now this is trying to connect, MySQL trying to connect to the server, which is this one. And here, if no connection, then we come in here to this part. So this is okay now. This is correct, because it's giving you the error type, whatever the error. But if this is correct, that's what we get two error, because the first error was this one, the second error this one. So now here, if you guys fix this one, root, then you guys not gonna get any error, because here a connection failed. That's our message, because connection failed. That's the first part is our. Then it says access denied from user. Then this guy here, access denied comes from this method inside the PHP. So this is the method from inside the PHP is coming. It means it's displaying you guys that your whatever you guys doing here, the access is denied, because this PHP my admin is not accepting you guys. So because you go, why you not accepting? Because you guys putting this one a root A. This is wrong. So at the local host using password, no, everything's fine. Local host is fine, password is fine, but the root here, this is a problem. So you guys need to fix before you guys come in, and it's showing you guys the line number is 23. So where the line number here is 23, it means you guys need to fix this. Okay, so if you guys fix here, because there is we have a variable here, username, which is this guy here, and this username is causing the problem, because it was root A. And if you guys fix this one, it's a root, and then everything is going to go away and you guys going to be happily ever after. So if you guys look in here, everything is fine, connected, yay. So it means we are connected to our database, PHP My Admins, and everything is fine. Alright, so that's how it is. The PHP error messages, it's very unpleasant. No one likes it, but if you guys want to learn PHP, then you guys need to be a master in all PHP error messages. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I think this is one of the best, very important. I think this is one of the very important subject inside the PHP that no one likes to talk about, but we all face these ones as a programmer. I'm telling you guys, programmer write less code and spend more time about fixing the problem. So if you guys starting a PHP, this is the best time for you guys to learn all these error messages, where it's coming from, where it's coming from, what is the different part of when you guys see the error message inside the PHP. Alright guys, that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and bye.